Most magical time of the year can also be a difficult one, whether it's dealing with the stress of preparing that perfect family get-together, all the shopping, or simply facing the holiday alone. Joining us live with some guidance is mental health expert Dr. Ruth White. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Thank you so
Happy
much.
holidays.
Happy holidays. Thank you so much for joining us. So, Doctor,
Thank you.
this can be a tough time for lots of people. Can you walk us through the common scenarios that people can face that create that holiday anxiety and stress?
Well, number one, the budget.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people spend a lot of money at this time of year, and then January and February is not so fun when the credit card bill comes. So it's really important for people to be realistic about their expectations. Also, having family together can be very anxiety provoking.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen each other for a long time. A lot of different people are getting together. You're meeting the new boyfriends, the new husbands, the new wives. All of that can be very stressful. And so it is a time of year where even though there's a lot of fun and a lot of love and a lot of excitement, there's also the negative side that for some people that is, it can be stressful. There's a time right now where for example, a lot of nonprofits will reach out for help because it's also a time where a lot of people realize that they don't have enough money to provide Christmas for their kids. They don't have enough to celebrate with the food and all of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for bringing up those important examples. There's so many people who are out there truly experiencing this right now. What are some ways that people can navigate those difficult situations? You mentioned that when it comes to the finances, maybe setting some expectations with family members with what you can or cannot purchase for them this holiday season. But in terms of also maybe meeting all those new family members as well and planning that perfect family get-together, any guidance there?
Well, stay away from the word perfect. That's where we get caught up in the unrealistic expectations. So, when you are feeling a little bit anxious, I say slow down, stop, and take some time to just be still. Because sometimes the stress will get us all, some people have panic attacks, other people will feel the shaking, they won't sleep, all of that. So realistic expectations, but also listen to your body and take time for breaks. Again, I say focus on the love and not the stuff. So think about how can you share love? For example, one gift. And for the kids, focus on the kids. Buying gifts for adults, I mean, do we really need more stuff? Does anybody in our life who are adults need more stuff? And if you have all that stuff, again, consider donating to people, whether it's food, whether it is the extra stuff you have around your house, like donate that, or buy gifts for kids who can't get gifts from their parents, because giving also is really good for our mental health. It makes us feel good. It shares the love of the season. So that's one way to decrease the anxiety, spread love, while also limiting how much stuff we give each other. Also, stay light on the drinking. A lot of the anxiety, a lot of the sometimes ugliness that happens in the conversations between family members happens because somebody drank a little too much of the spiked eggnog. And so, yeah, that is definitely something to think about. It also impacts our sleep negatively, and nobody wants to feel hungover during the holidays. So slow down, have realistic expectations, mind your budget, be light on the drinking, focus on the love and not the stuff.
Yeah, focus on the love and not the stuff. Now, doctor, if someone is grappling with loneliness at this time of year, this is also pretty common. What's your advice?
Yes. When it comes to loneliness, again, I would go back to volunteering, donating. Find yourself in a place where you feel needed, where you feel you're contributing to someone else, because that is one way to get rid of loneliness. Also, reach out. So many people don't reach out because they think other people will think they're being a bother. And so we have all these lonely people who don't want to connect because they feel that reaching out will show that they're vulnerable. But most of us have someone in our lives who care about us and who love us. And now is the time to say, hi, how are you doing? You don't have to say, hi, I'm lonely. You can say, hi, how are you doing? You can send Christmas cards, but personalized ones. So we know that writing care notes, like writing love, sharing love where you say, hey, I haven't heard from you in a long time. I really miss you. Having that as a way to reach out and connect is a way to get rid of your own loneliness. But it can be, people feel that they're the only one who are experiencing it, but a lot of people feel that, especially now. And sometimes it's important to focus on the families that we create and not necessarily the families that are our blood or of biology. So, family is not just the people that we were born related to, whether it's people at work or, the person at your local coffee shop who you say hi to every day. There are
Yeah.
places that we can go to be around people so that we can feel less lonely.
And doctor, what are the signs that we can all be looking for when it comes to our neighbors, friends, coworkers who might be struggling quietly at this time, and how can we help with that?
Again, reach out to people, say hi, spread the love of the season. Those people that you realize might be a little isolated or haven't been connected to in a while, those are the people that you want to reach out to, connect with. Even if it's a small gift, it doesn't have to be something big. You can say, here's a $10 gift card to get coffee, and that I've seen you. Some people bake cookies and share with their neighbors. Other people find other ways to connect. People leave notes on doors if you live in an apartment building where you can just say, hi, I'm your neighbor, want to wish you, happy holidays. Say hi to people. I'm one of those people, I talk to strangers a lot. And so, and I say hi to a lot of different people. Sometimes it's just like, I love your coat, your hair is nice, cool
Yeah.
glasses, great boots. It can make someone's day to just say 4 words to them. So really think about ourselves in community with others at this time of year. And what we know from the research is that when we connect with others, even those small ones, it turns out those small connections are really powerful for reducing loneliness and depression. So connect with other people, spread the love.
Oh, that's a beautiful way to end it right there. And on that note, can I just say, Dr. Ruth, that was fabulous, and you're looking wonderful today.
Thank you. I did the green for the holidays. I see you're in.
Yes. Yeah, and we're kind of matching. It works out, the red and the green.
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you very much. Happy holidays to everybody out there, and stay safe. Don't drink too much and spread the love.
All right, spread the love indeed. Thanks so much, Dr. Ruth White.
Thank you.